For your programming assignment, you are going to implement an interface. So this is similar to the employee example and the event example. And so what you're going to do is create a program that implements the club interface that I have here. You can implement the interface using a structure or a class. I would like you to add at least 3 public fields or properties, okay, either one, to your new structure or class. Add a default constructor and a parameterized constructor. Create methods to display your new fields. And it can be one method or it can be multiple methods, totally up to you. And then once you have the program working correctly, push it up to GitHub. Your second exercise. This is similar to the last program in the lecture, and I did include a link to that for easy access. You're going to create a new application and call it sealed class. You're going to create a program using the interface and class shown below. So this is very similar to the last program because the interface is iEmployee. And you can see I've got the employee class implementing iEmployee. That has all been done for you. And you are going to derive a new sealed class from employee and call it executive. You're going to add the title and salary fields or properties to the class. You're going to create a default and parameterized constructor, and you are going to override the pay method and create one specific for the executive class. In the main method, you should create an employee object and an executive object, and then display information from each. And then once everything is working, you will push the project up to GitHub. The next exercise, you're going to derive a new class from an abstract class. So this is similar to the horse example, and you can create whatever class you want, but it cannot be a horse because that is what I did in the example. Okay, so here is my abstract class. Not a lot to it. In your new class, you need to create at least 2 fields or properties. Okay, so you're going to have to pull in name and add 2 more. You're going to override the describe method, and you're going to create a default and parameterized constructor. Then in your main method, create at least 2 objects, one that uses the default constructor and one that uses the parameterized constructor. Call methods that display information to the console, and then once everything's working, push it up to GitHub. So at this point, you have worked with an interface, actually a couple interfaces, and an abstract method, abstract class, excuse me. So what you're going to do is create your own abstract class or interface, and then you are going to use it. Okay, so you're going to create a new C# console application. You decide on what to call it. Create either an abstract class or an interface. Include 2 properties and at least 1 method. Use the interface or abstract class in your program. So you're going to either need to implement the interface or derive a new class from the abstract class. In the main method, create at least 1 object from the class you implemented or derived. And then once you have the program working correctly, you're going to push it up to GitHub. Okay, so none of these programs is going to be very long. I don't think they're going to take you all that much time. If you do have problems or questions, please let me know. And make sure you look at the examples that I've provided in the lecture demo, because they definitely will help you.